But you can't operate. You guys get activated by this crowd. Relax.
The way we're moving the ball, guys, all we're getting is layups and wide open shots. And every time we force a miss, we run the floor, we're getting layups. We're getting wide open threes.
And they're knocking down those threes. 6 of 9 from three-point range. That's part of why the Celtics lead by 12. Third quarter set to begin. 54-42 here in Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Hello again, everyone, with Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy. Mike Green on hand. One of the stories before the game was how healthy was Paul Pierce. He looks pretty healthy, Mark.
Well, looks very healthy. He was the best player on the floor. Talking about both teams, spectacular performance by Pierce. You know what time it is. It's time for the Coors Light Cool Trap. Paul Pierce finding a way. They get it done defensively. Off to the races. James Posey running the floor. It forces Luke Walton to catch up. What that does, he doesn't get the basketball, but he opens up a lane for Paul Pierce to knock down the jumper. Sacrificing yourself. And then say thank you by sharing the basketball. Pierce dribble penetration, finding teammates, making plays, and then when you don't help, he pays the price with his strength. Outstanding half by Pierce, not just scoring, but 5 big assists and taking care of the basketball, scoring in bunches.
Excellent offensive half for Boston, also an excellent defensive half. They're really keying, obviously, on Kobe Bryant, Jeff.
Right, and the biggest factor in the first half was Bryant's foul trouble. He had 3 fouls, which limited his minutes. He's 4 for 10 from the floor. But the second most significant number, Mike, 1 free throw by Kobe Bryant. Only shot a technical free throw. He's got to figure out how he can get into the teeth of the Celtic defense and earn his way to the free throw line.
He was very complimentary of the Celtic defense after game 1. Said they do a terrific job. Also said that they do a good job keeping him out of the paint, as Gasol had an excellent first half offensively, 6 of 8 from the field. He gave credit to your guy, Tom Thibodeau, the assistant coach for Boston, his first year with Doc Rivers, your former assistant, a terrific basketball mind, known for his defense. He said that when Thibodeau was an assistant back with Philadelphia years ago, Kobe Bryant was a high school player. They used to work out together when he came to the Sixers practices as Gasol in and out won't go.
And he ended it by saying, Thibodeau is awesome, and I concur. He's an unbelievable basketball coach, and to have the best player in the world say that about your coaching is a true compliment.
Rondo finding Perkins. Perkins little fake, takes his time, back out Ray Allen. Perkins the offensive rebound. Pierce. Allen, that's a 2, puts it in.
And once again, start the second half. Second shot opportunity, and then Pierce dribble penetration creates the space for Allen. So Derek Fisher's in a retreat mode, and Allen does the rest.
16 assists on 18 field goals for Boston. And again, Pierce has 6 of them now. Tied for the team lead with Rondo. Bryant. Radmanovic. The extra pass gets an open 3, but Fisher can't hit it. Rondo had it, lost it. Odom knocks it off him, but goes right to Garnett. Garnett, the feed to Perkins, takes his time and gets hammered. Well, let's send it over to Michelle Tapoya.
Hey, you guys, I spoke with Kurt Rambis, the Lakers assistant, after halftime, and he said we didn't do a real good job on either end. Specifically, their execution on offense, they stopped moving the ball. That's where he said they got into trouble. And defense, it came back to this simple thing. We've got to play defense without fouling. Our support and help hasn't been there, so we're having to get in there and reach and grab, guys.
All right, Michelle Rambis, of course, part of the rivalry. The championship rivalry between the Lakers and the Celtics. You saw a winner of 4 NBA titles. He was involved in some pretty physical confrontations in his days against the Celtics. Of course, Magic Johnson here. Johnson, by the way, on this day, liking his popcorn like you, Jeff. This day, 26 years ago, Magic had 13 points, 13 rebounds, 13 assists as the Lakers clinched the championship by beating the Sixers in 6 games.
You can't get the Magic Man eating popcorn. Come on, cameraman, you're better than that.
Odom, what's wrong with that? Odom puts it in, and it's back to 14.
I would like to see Magic and you have a popcorn eating contest, Coach.
That may be the only contest I could even be competitive with the Magic Man. And he may be a better businessman than he ever was a basketball player.
No, you can scratch maybe out of there. He is.
Dangerous pass and a turnover. 8th for Boston. Great Magic Johnson. With the 5 championships, and of course...
Oh, you see Mark Jackson's name there. 3rd all time. Magic can't hold a candle to you, Mark Jackson. Are you kidding me?
Kobe Bryant, short. Bryant now 4 for 11 from the field.
And graphics crew, that isn't M. Jackson, that's Mark Jackson. When he works for you, you put his whole name up there.
You need to highlight it, too. Garnett. Perkins trying to track it down and saves it. Another offensive rebound for Perkins. Pierce off balance. And Odom grabs the board. Celtics defense has been excellent again. Bryant spinning. Oh, great play. How do you stop that? And Bryant, after that, having something to say to Danny Crawford, and gets hit with a technical foul.
Well, upset because there wasn't a foul called on the dribble penetration. Reacted and deserved a technical foul according to the rules. The reaction left Crawford no choice but to hit Bryant with a tech.
But I love the fire of Kobe Bryant. That is what greatness is all about. An incredible spin move. Thought he got hit. Sometimes there's a good time to take a technical foul and make a point.
He led the league in the regular season in technical fouls. And again, sometimes as you say, but he's got to be careful now. Second technical is an automatic ejection.
We're talking about a guy with a high IQ. He's well aware of the situation, understands he cannot pick up another one and be ejected.
Garnett has one as well. Got that in the first half. Bad pass for Pierce. One of the rare times he's done something wrong, and Allen stops what would have been good numbers for the Lakers. Picks up his second foul.
That's an outstanding foul by Ray Allen. Derek Fisher had Kobe Bryant in position to catch and finish. Ray Allen's timing, perfect. Commits the foul and forces the Lakers to take it out on the side.
And the Lakers are double-teaming Kevin Garnett. Big to big, meaning Lamar Odom's coming off Perkins, and they're not worried about the weak side because they want the ball to have to go to Rondo for the jump shot.
Odom misses the jam on a nice setup from Gasol. Rondo looking for some room. Pierce, a three. It's good. And a foul afterwards by Perkins. And the Celtics back up by 16, equaling the largest lead. They're 7 of 10 from downtown. Pierce trying to get the crowd fired up. He doesn't need to do that. They've been on their feet much of this game, too.
And I continue to wonder why Kendrick Perkins takes these type of fouls. Your team's on a good run. You're a big part of it, having chased down an offensive rebound, protecting the basket well. There's no need to make fouls like that, which puts you to the bench.
Well, the same thing we talked about. There's a time to take technical fouls. There's also a time to make hard fouls, and now is not the time for Perkins.
And a foul down the other end. By the way, that foul on Perkins was his fourth. Meanwhile, Pierce now picks up his third. So 4 on Perkins, 3 on Pierce, 3 on Bryant and Fisher for the Lakers. Radmanovich, that high arcing shot. And it's his second three-pointer of the game.
When you look at that last possession, that's why Doc Rivers wants Rondo to push the basketball, makes it miss, creates offense.
P.J. Brown creating some offense. Well, the Lakers have had some big comebacks in the playoffs. In the conference finals against the Spurs, down 20 in game 1. That was early. Came back and won as Gasol misses. They were down 17 in game 5 and came back and won. But right now it's all Celtics. Allen in and out. Garnett the rebound. Tried to save it, but throws it to Bryant. And Rondo with the foul. So that's 2 on Rondo. And already 3 team fouls against the Lakers.
And second personal, 4.
If I'm a coach teaching a team how to play defense on any level, you look at the Celtics and you realize how many uncontested shots, whether it be layups or jump shots, have the Lakers had. Excellent defense by the Celtics.
Pierce may have gotten a piece of that Radmanovich three. Rondo having another scrappy game, 8 assists. Garnett to the basket and draws the foul. He's been struggling shooting from outside, just 3 of 12, but he'll get a couple of free throws. Phil Jackson hoping his team can find the spark. This will be the 23rd and 24th free throw attempt for the Celtics, as the Lakers still have only taken 2 free throws. Garnett hits the first, and Phil Jackson wants time. He's seen his team fall behind once again by 16. Still early in the third. Another standing ovation here at home for the Celtics.
There are superheroes. And then there's Hancock.
Back in Boston for Game 2 of the NBA Finals. The Celtics had the best record in the NBA during the regular season, 66 wins. The number one reason, their defense, led by Kevin Garnett, Defensive Player of the Year. And their defense getting it done so far in the finals.
The most important thing, too, that playing aggressive, hard defense without fouling. They're not allowing the Lakers to get to the line. It's the Celtics really taking away the will right now of the Lakers. They must find a way to play aggressive offensive basketball where they begin to attack.
2 free throws tonight by the Lakers, 28 in Game 1.
Los Angeles number 5, Jordan Farmar, enters the game.
And again, Celtics making the Lakers a perimeter team. Bryant, tough shot. Oh, he banks it in. What a shot from Kobe Bryant. And now Bob Delaney getting between P.J. Brown and Lamar Odom. See his series go on. It's a little more chippy at times. You guys just battling though. Farmar in to put some pressure on Rondo. Rondo 8 assists, 0 turnovers to the basket. Oh, he goes down hard. A clean, hard foul. Landed on his back. I guess when you're 22, you can bounce right up from that. He winces a little bit as he goes to the free throw line. 4 fouls on Odom.
If you like the mindset of Rondo, he's not going in to lay it in over Lamar Odom. He's going in to finish at the rim.
He now has, on the home playoff games, he has 106 assists and 18 turnovers. That's a pretty good assist-to-turnover ratio. He's at times struggled on the road, but he scraps and makes plays. Mark is a point guard. I mean, you've got to be impressed with him. He's got his flaws, but he's playing some pretty good ball.
Well, as a young point guard, you understand that he's going to make mistakes. But what I love about him, he competes and brings it every single night.
That shot won't count. Ray Allen picks up his 3rd foul. And the Celtics in the penalty with 6:15 remaining. This is the perfect scenario right now for the Lakers to get back in the game.
And I love the adjustment by Phil Jackson. No more triangle. Side pick and roll Kobe Bryant. Post Bryant. ISO Bryant. Bryant is the one that's going to bring you back in this game. Plays he makes, free throws he creates, shots he creates for him and his teammates.
And a free throw for the Lakers, only their 3rd. Now, Bryant in the San Antonio series in the conference finals didn't get to the line all that much. He did quite a bit in Utah. In fact, one game he took 23 in a single game, hitting 21, setting a Laker franchise playoff record.
But here's the thing. It's usually one or the other. You can keep him down field goal percentage-wise if you bang and bump him, but then he gets to the free throw line. Very rare that a team holds him down percentage-wise and keeps him off the free throw line.
Rondo with 7 on the shot clock. And an offensive foul. Rajon Rondo using his left arm. So Rondo picks up his third. So now a number of Celtics have 3. Allen, Rondo, and Pierce. Perkins has 4.
And that's why if I'm the Celtics, I become over-aggressive with Kobe Bryant with the ball in his hands. And when you do, you open yourself up to high percentage plays. When he makes the right play that time, Odom to Gasol.
Gasol 15 points, and the Lakers back within 11. 5.5 remaining, third quarter. Here's little stunner move. Short, Garnett, the rebound. Goes back up and lays it in. Celtics dominant on the boards here in the third quarter.
Pau Gasol's done so many good things here so far, but he's got to get more combative on the board. You've got to block out, you've got to hit first, and you've got to hit hard.
Kobe Bryant in and out and in again. Bryant now 7 of 14 from the field.
That's why I trap them and trap them hard. If they're going to beat me, if I'm Doc Rivers, it has to be other guys not named Kobe Bryant.
Pierce. An open look for Rondo. That's a two-pointer. 68-57, the lead 11. Celtics have been up by as many as 16. Again, they get the ball out of Bryant's hands, and Gasol answers, gets it back to single digits, and Doc Rivers quickly calls timeout. As he's watched the lead get trimmed. Now Gasol, 8 of 12 from the field. He's got 17, same as Kobe Bryant.
If you're the Celtics, he puts you in a dilemma. Do you trap him? Do you force him to be a scorer? Well, if you do, he makes you pay the price by knocking down the jump shot. If you force him to give up the basketball, a willing passer. Finding his teammates. Gasol wears a rotation. Nobody at home. Wide open foul line jumper.
Lakers are shooting 48% from the field, but again, the free throw is a huge disparity. Back at the TD Bank North Garden, Game 2 of the NBA Finals. Celtics took Game 1, led by as many as 16 in Game 2, but it's now down to 9 with 4.5 to go in the third. Kobe Bryant trying to get his team back in it.
You're talking about an MVP not necessarily being treated like an MVP. Picks up early fouls defensively against Allen. Then offensively, little elbow. Gets an offensive foul defensively. Trying to cheat the screens. Runs through Paul Pierce. Another offensive foul. Aggressive when he gets it going. Unbelievable spin move using the left hand. Upset that he doesn't get the foul. Picks up the technical, then sends a message. Let's go, guys. Finds a way, establishes a rhythm. Off-balance jump shot, gets the foul, splits the defense, gets to his sweet spot. Once again, knocks it down, making plays for other guys and getting it going this half.
Celtics are in the penalty early in this period. Lakers really have not been able to take advantage yet. Again, only 4 free throw attempts to 26 by Boston. Pierce gets in the paint. And Odom goes high for the rebound. Quick outlet. Lakers have numbers if they push. Odom on the drive. Stolen by Ray Allen, but he couldn't control it. And on that time down before, Pierce looked like he was just wincing a little bit. He'll keep a close eye on that right knee. Certainly hasn't bothered him so far. He's been superb with 19 points and 6 assists.
It's been my experience to wince more after a miss than you do after a make.
The adrenaline, that's what he said helped him in Game 1 coming back. Also a lot of pretty good treatment that he received on the medical staff for Boston. Radmanovic shot won't go. Rondo the rebound.
Now if you're Radmanovic, you have to make that shot. If you don't, you got to find Kobe Bryant and play through him at that point in time. The guy's got it going. Play through him.
Garnett to Pierce. Pierce gets in the lane. Just takes his time and gets to the spot he wants.
He is attacking Radmanovic off the dribble. He is by him all game long off the dribble.
He wasn't wincing after that bank jump.
Amazing.
Radmanovich, bad pass. Garnett just took it out of his hand.
And this is surprising by the Lakers. Hurting the Celtics with the pick and roll. Last two possessions, allowing other players to try to make plays off the dribble instead of Kobe Bryant.
Just over 3 minutes remaining. Rondo to Pierce, banks it in. The lead up 13. Here in game 2 of the NBA Finals. Paul Pierce coming back after straining his knee in game 1 has 23 points. Celtics have led by as many as 16, right now a 13-point advantage.
And that's 4 straight bad possessions by Radmanovich. 2 on offense and 2 on defense.
Bryant way off the mark. 2 Celtics around him. He wanted a foul. That was not a good shot. Crowd delighting in his miss. Brown inside, banks it in. With the lead back to 15. 21 assists on 24 field goals for the Boston Celtics. Bryant from way downtown. Farmar, the offensive board. Gasol. Farmar, wild shot. Odom grabs the board, tries to throw it off P.J. Brown, and he does. Brown saying, what's going on here to Danny Crawford? It's going to be Laker ball.
It's just good hustle by Lamar Odom. P.J. Brown saying, hey, he came over my back, but a good play by Odom, throwing it off the body of P.J. Brown.
2:02 remaining here in the third. Lakers came back, cut it to 9 at one point. Gasol. Luke Walton left open for a jumper. Comes up short. And P.J. Brown the rebound. Brown having another excellent game off the bench. Rondo. Allen for 3. Bang! 18-point lead. Largest of the game.
And when you're the Lakers and you're pouting about not getting calls, Kobe Bryant upset. You don't get back defensively, you give up open looks.
Bryant alley-up to Gasol, threw it too high. Rondo comes away. 3-on-1 for the Celtics. Rondo to Poe. Celtics by 20. For the Boston Celtics.
And no secret, it starts on the defensive end. They get it going. Rondo finds Ray Allen all by himself. Lamar Odom too late on the contest. Allen gets it going, and then Rondo sets it up where he thinks he's going to the three-point line. Instead, lobs it to the basket to Poe. Easy lay-in. Celtics having a good time, and Boston is loving it.
Kobe Bryant has had a frustrating night, 7 of 16. He picked up a technical. Again, the Celtic defense has done a terrific job against them. And right now with a 20-point advantage here in this third quarter. Rondo 11 assists, doesn't have a turnover. Well, this is one of those total team efforts. And again, especially when you look at the defensive end for the Boston Celtics. That's why they're the best defensive team in the NBA. It's not one guy that's making it difficult for Kobe Bryant. It's a team defense.
Tremendous team defensive effort tonight to make it tough. And also, they're finishing their defense with defensive rebounds.
And great defensive teams find a way to do multiple things. Not just stop the basketball, contest, close out rebounding. They are putting on a defensive clinic.
And this crowd celebrating. Celtics trying to win the first 2. They did that in the opening round against Atlanta, did it against Cleveland. They split the first 2 against Detroit. And you see the numbers. Lakers have not been able to get to the free throw line despite the Celtics being in the penalty. Only 4 free throw attempts for Los Angeles. Remind you to text the last name of your choice for the T-Mobile Player of the Game to 38657 from any wireless phone. Go to NBA.com/vote to vote online. Standard rates apply when it will be announced at the end of tonight's game. Right now, Paul Pierce certainly a candidate. 23 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and part of that excellent Celtic defense.
And I think a guy that really is a sleeper when you look at Rondo. Defensively getting it done, 11 big assists, and then 6 rebounds. Really filling up the stat sheet for Doc Rivers and the Celtics.
That was one of those before the series when they put up matchups. The check was on the Lakers. Although Derek Fisher has been solid, obviously played well in game 1. Rondo playing some nice basketball here in his first NBA Finals. Odom to the basket, offensive foul. P.J. Brown draws the charge as Odom picks up his 5th.
Tremendous rotation by P.J. Brown. Gets there early. Both feet outside that restricted area. Tremendous play as Kobe Bryant watches the Lakers melt down after cutting the lead to 9 points earlier in the quarter.
It looked like they were starting to turn it around. Well, then the Celtics with this big run. With a chance of beat LA return. Allen, quick 2-pointer. Right now it's Farmar, Walton, Vujicic, Turiaf, and Gasol. Only one starter, and it's Pau Gasol. Vujicic out of control, throws it away. He's not given a good pass. Pierce to Poe. Leon Poe! Wow! And the Celtics by 22. What a performance from Poe. 12 points off the bench. Vujicic momentarily silences the crowd. That's his first field goal. The bench has been so important for the Lakers throughout the season. A little quiet in game 1, although they didn't receive a lot of minutes. Trying to help them ignite a spark here in game 2. Pierce, Rondo, ball fake, Poe, again! Farmar at the buzzer. And that will end the 3rd quarter. Terrific performance once again from the Celtic bench. And another superb 3rd quarter. That's where the game turned around in game 1. Same scenario here in game 2.
Are you kidding me? Paul Pierce finding Poe. Good job of finishing. Luke Walton, get out of my way. And then Rondo, exceptional play on the offensive end. Beautiful. Take him to the street.